Okay, y'all. This is for the left and people who are against immigration reform and the wall. This is why we need wall. Would you want another um, conflict between Israel and Palestine, Hezbollah, and Hamas? Um, what's going on in the Middle East? What's going on with Russia, with other countries? Well, that's going to be what's going to happen if we don't build a wall and if we can let these illegal immigrants in. I don't give a shit if these people are good or bad. We need to control these people coming in. This is why we have a line in the immigration policy that if you want to come into America, you need to fill out paperwork, and this is why it takes a lot of time to come into this country. You just cannot cross the border, and you cannot just assimilate your culture and your way of life into our culture. Trump is right when he said some, some of these illegals and some of these caravans bring in bad people, rapists, drug dealers, murderers. There's proof and there's evidence in the news if you watch the right channels. Stop watching CNN and MSNBC. They're the fake news, they're the king of fake news. They just want to tell you all about the families and the separation of families and kids. Like US Today, people, they're just trying to spread sympathy and spread lies about who's coming to this country. But you never know who crosses these borders, the caravan or individuals. You never know. This is how the 19 and the 20th hijacker on 9/11. Thank God for Germany stopping the 20th hijacker in their country because they had a no-fly list. We didn't. So it ended up being, yeah, some of the conspiracy theorists saying there's inside job. There's some of it, right? Because we knew who these people were. We didn't have a list, enemies list. We didn't have a no-fly list. Partially to do with the other country's fault and our fault. This is why Trump has a vetting process in the 7 countries who the Supreme Court and a few other judges and courts allowed his ban to go through because they want to keep America safe. So anybody who's trying to say, oh, people are trying to get into this country in the gracious of God and trying to escape poverty and bad situations, some of them are. Some. But most of them, if you watch, if you read the real news, not just Fox News, Drudge Report, The Blaze, or Brighthead, the real news is showing some of these people are not that good. They're they are murderers, they're rapists, and even during the thing, they starve these people during these caravans coming out from the Central America and South America. They starve them. That's worse than separating from families, isn't it? Isn't it worse than the situations at home? Starving these people to death? Yeah, and some of these people can handle the trip travel anyhow. They turn back and go back to their home places. So the caravans are not that great. So your argument about that is hogwash. But like I said, most of these people are murderers, child traffickers, sex slaves, sex abusers, rapers, drug dealers. You do not know who are in the group. And then the border, and when the families are separated, the news is not showing the entire story. This is where you should watch Fox News and The Blaze. They show the real truth, the real story about these families being separated. They're not being separated. So don't believe the Democrats and do not believe the liberal left media. They're lying to you. And also, people, like I said, 9/11, these 9 hijackers that come to Mexico and illegally, they took flying lessons, they can drive. Anybody saying they cannot apply for anything, driver's license to vote or anything, they're finding ways to do it. They're finding ways to get food stamps. They're finding ways illegally to apply this stuff. And most of these people have just aliens who want to have kids and not American automatic citizenship. No longer. I am. It's like we have to take care of our own people. There's thousands of people are homeless. The veterans are homeless. The VA is broken. When are we going to fix these things in America? We cannot have Dreamers, DACA, MS-13, and any of these people in this country before until we fix our own problems. It's these people who are illegal trying to steal real Americans, like veterans, homeless people, real Americans' money. That's what really is going on. These people are taking money from real Americans. Do your research. You don't need to watch the news for this. You don't need the news to tell you the truth about where the money is coming from these illegals and immigrants. They're stealing from men and women from the military who need help from our veterans affairs and who are homeless. But instead, we're paying for Social Security benefits, we're paying for Medicaid and Medicare. For most Americans don't even want to pay for some of these liberal causes you guys have. We have to take care of our kids, elderly, disabled, and veterans of this country whose parents were born in America and raised in America, instead of these illegals who are coming in pregnant or having kids in this country so they can get benefits. And they're finding ways to do it. I don't know how blind you can get. These people are just coming in and taking our money and using the money for other things, including drugs. So you guys can misinformation, miseducation from the liberal media and your teachers, school, and you guys need to do your own research. Go to the government websites. Look at the stats from the government websites. And start watching conservative TV newscasts who are telling the truth. Because CNN, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, and the network news are lying to you. But if you watch the real news, who would cover the whole truth, fair and balanced, they tell the whole truth. You guys are getting your information from the wrong people. Sorry, but that is the truth.